Hey, this is MassX with a brand new Anchor Panic video. We're right smack dab in the middle of the closed beta testing for the global launch of Anchor Panic. So I thought I'd give you guys a look inside. They've done a really good job. I've been playing this a lot, and I think I've only had two snafus where I had a frozen screen. Most of the translations have been pretty good so far, but this is going to be your main area when you come into the game. If you're not familiar with it, to the right is where your major areas are going to be, which is your operation, which is going to be your main gameplay. You're going to have your story mode as well as a special and assault mode. Then you also have a challenge area, which has a couple different things I can show you guys, as well as your resource farming. And like I said, story, they put it in two different spots there, so it makes it really easy. Your operator data is your basically library of characters that you've pulled. You can see right here who I have gotten so far. The polling has been pretty good so far. I cannot complain. We'll go and look at the gotcha too when we go through this game. But you know, the characters look good. If you're familiar with the game, you know that already. They have skills. They can ascend. So there is a dupe system as well as sigils, as well as a model section where you can put set attributes on your characters. Really straightforward and easy. You can set up different formations for your characters. You will be able to put out, once you get past the initial stuff in the game, 5 characters at a time. And when you're happy with the setup you have, you will hit deploy and you are off to the races. It does have a full auto mode if that's what you're interested in, as well as 1, 2, and 3 times speed. And your characters, this is turn-based, so if you're familiar with turn-based games, then you know exactly how this is going to go. Really straightforward. They do have a spectator view if you want to look from a different angle when you are playing your matches, but it is just pretty much what you see. The characters do have some pretty interesting skill sets. It's pretty fun. I played it previously. There's, like I said before, when I did a video promoting the CBT, there was a Japanese version, a CN version. Can't remember where else, but in anywho, it's finally coming to global. On top of that, you have your link search area. That is where your gotcha is going to be. Right now, when they released this for the CBT, there was 2 banners, as well as the regular banner, as well as the sigil banners. So, yes, there are multiple banners in this game, just so you're aware. And I believe the rates are laid out right here. If they don't change them, of course, before this comes to global, but basically the base rates for linking SSR operators is 2%. If you don't get the SSR operator for 49 consecutive times, you are guaranteed to get an SSR operator the next time. So that's not too bad. It is, though, not a guaranteed, though. So when you get an SSR operator, there's a 20% chance to get the current uprated operator, and if you don't get it, then it goes to 60% and so on. So basically there is a chance you could not get it twice, which would basically be approximately 120 polls, and it would automatically come on your next one, just so you're aware. But the SSR drop rate is 3.1% in total. You have sigils that also help boost your characters, and they have ones that are specific to characters if you choose to go after those. We won't get deep into that. Then of course you're gonna have your normal banner, which is gonna have all the base characters that come out at the time. You also have a base of operations that you're gonna be able to build up, and it's gonna have a claim all button to make it really simple. You're gonna be able to station your characters in there. They make it very simple, good quality of life with this area, but you're going to be able to get some of the things that you need in here. You are able to decorate the dorms if you choose, and so on. If you're familiar with this type of setup, it's nothing new. It's not breaking the mold, but it is very easy and user-friendly to use. And of course, you have arena modes in this game, normal and advanced. You basically will set up a defensive team, you'll have your attack team, and you will go off. Let's see if I can find a match. I'm not even sure what I have currently set up on here, but it's going to be the similar gameplay here. So we're going to go ahead, and they'll put us in the arena area, and you will be playing another person on your server. Same as previously, you've got a ×3, your auto if you choose to go that route, as well as a skip button if you don't want to watch the match or you're pretty confident you're gonna win. So it is, you know, pretty, like I keep saying, user friendly, quality of life. They make things easy. You can buzz through things that you don't want to sit and wait for. So it makes it real simple. So if I need to go, I can just hit the skip button and see if I won or not. Looks like I did. So there we go, victory. You also have guilds, which they call unions in here. There is a union siege mode, which is not currently active because the CBT is only a week, but there are guilds in here. There's also a realm area, which you'll be able to go into as well. So there are activities for the guild, which is nice. And of course, there's a union store and all sorts of things to go along with it. Even a simulated training field. With all that, you also have, of course, your shop area, which has all sorts of good stuff that you're going to be able to acquire by playing the game, etc. Arena supplies, your info store, just tons of good stuff. So yeah, I mean, again, this game has been around a while, so we look like we are getting a fully flushed out version from the other areas, which is nice. They do have multiple events, so I have to assume hopefully these will come at the time of release. Also, there is a login for 7-day event with a targeted license SSR, as well as a daily login. And similar to the other versions of the game, there was the ability to get a guaranteed SSR at the beginning of the game, and you can keep re-rolling to get the character that you want, which makes that very nice for people to hopefully not have to re-roll. And of course, you're gonna have daily and weekly missions where you're gonna get more goodies just by doing what you need to do to progress in the game. As I said previously, you have different formations that you're gonna be able to pick, and you get more as you progress further into the game. And you can just click on different scenarios that you like. You can find what you think is going to work best with your team and your opponent. And there you go. You can just lock it right in. There also is a rookie event. So I'm hoping that also comes with global launch. I have to expect that it will, with total links, your total up sigils, an ascension plan, and growth bonuses. All that's going to give you more stuff. You have a welfare area too for your tutorial, which gives you lots of good stuff too. Onboarding training as well, which you're going to be able to basically totally ascend up to 5-star Strain, which is also nice. Of course, I don't expect the public beta benefits to be there, but there are more login benefits too that you're going to be able to get out of that. So they are giving you a lot to come in and play the game and get your account really going. As I said, you're going to have resource areas with everything you could possibly need to farm if need be. So it is very handy when it comes to that. As well as you have some other modes in here. You have the subconscious deep seek, which is another mode that you're going to be basically pushing through to get some really good rewards. In addition to that, there's a maze mode that you open up, and of course you've seen this in other games, of course, where you're going to go on, it will give you tips. You're going to basically walk around through it, collect hopefully good treasure for your account, as well as you'll have to do some combat in there. You also have No Man's Land, which I don't think I've even done yet, which is very similar to what I showed you before with the maze mode. But all good ways to get yourself extra stuff for your account. There's also sub-stories that you're going to be able to play through. So yeah, there is plenty of content in this game, which you would expect because the game has been available for some time. So it makes total sense that you would be able to pretty much put out a very nice version of the game as long as you don't cannibalize it like some people have chosen to do in the past and slowly roll out stuff, and we know how that's happened. It really does backfire. So that is going to round out pretty much giving you guys a quick overview of Anchor Panic. Like I said, the CBT is currently going on. It's got a few days left. I have to imagine the global launch will not be long after this. This seems very polished, very ready to go. So hopefully once the CBT is over with, a formal announcement will come. Of course, I will bring that to you. So if you are interested, and I'll have all the pre-registration information in the description, so you can go ahead and register if you are interested in this game at all. I recommend it. Is it the best? No. Is it the worst? No. Is it, though, a solid, well-built game that if you enjoy waifus and turn-based that you will probably enjoy? Yeah, you probably will. I know I'm going to be picking it up at launch because I had played it before but got tired of the translation, so I'm going to be happy to be able to play this and see where they go with it and how they bring forward new content in the game globally. So, with that, please like and subscribe. It helps a lot, and have a great day.